Now, the mistake that most traders make, especially when they just get, payout, or when they just became profitable, maybe somehow you are getting paid from the market. Now, a lot of them, this is the time that they want to satisfy their craving. They'll be craving for iPhone 17, craving for iPhone 18. Some of them, they want to buy a car just to prove that, oh, you are a big boy, you are trading Forex. Forex is the way. See, let me tell you guys one thing. Forex was not made for a poor man. Let me tell you guys the truth. Forex is better and easier when you are not broke, when you are not. What I did, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I told myself, the moment this thing just start paying me, I vow that I will never trade again with empty stomach. You see, most of all the psychological things you guys go through, it's just that somehow you don't have something else that fetch you money. Is the truth. Now, God help you. You make your payout. You're able to make something. Now it's time for you to buy whatever you have been. You see, before I bought my car, let me tell you guys the truth. My team, they literally was begging me almost every week, sir, please get a car. You don't pass this level. Now, this is not to prove that I am, but there is something you guys need to understand. Before I told you guys, if you have watched this video where I told you guys, let me go to my YouTube page now, Grace FS YouTube page, where I told you guys how God helped me as a forex trader. If you have watched this video, you see how God rescued my forex career. My first ever payout from Profit was 7,000. That was the year 2022. But can I surprise you? I have already planned ahead what I will do when this thing, eventually pays me. I have already planned ahead. And it was not to even buy anything, to satisfy any craving. Just to buy equipment to start up my other business. That was my plan. So, as a young man or wherever, because most of you find it most among the youth, as they just get paid, get a car, get a this. Most of all these our top G's you see on this industry. The money they are using to buy this car is like the money you are using to buy airtime for your phone. I'm telling you, bro. You think they are trading under pressure? Someone will lose over $10,000 on his trading account and then still come online and then you think before that 10K that you see that guy lost is like you losing 10 USD or maybe 1 USD. So as you are, for example, those of you now that want to be profitable, as you are planning to be profitable, also be planning what you will do with this money. Plan it so that you don't go back to. I've told you, forex was not made for the poor. It's very difficult as a poor man. Very difficult. On my birthday, I did I did a live session with people. We have hundreds of people that attended. There was one statement. Somebody told me that how painful it was. I don't know if it's a guy or maybe a lady. Okay, I think it's a lady. How painful it was when she lost her only 18 USD. And I'm telling you, I could relate what she was saying. But do you know that ordinarily that is not how this industry is supposed to be approached? You are not supposed to use just like the word she said, her only. You're not supposed to use your only money. The industry was not wired for people struggling. But we don't have choice here. Especially here in Africa, here in Nigeria. We don't have choice. We must survive. That is why, as you are, of course, for you to have the skill of trading, you must master management skill, which means that is the only way to be profitable. As you are mastering that skill, bro, be planning ahead, Be planning ahead, As you get the money, invest in something. Now, someone may ask, okay, what can someone invest in? Whenever people hear investment, the first thing that comes to their mind, buy properties, maybe buy landed property or go into real estate. At this level, you can't go into real estate. You can't. When my first pay, I didn't use it to buy any landed property. No. Your first investment, let me tell you guys something, is yourself. Personal investment. Personal investment. What is personal investment? Learn something new that can fetch you money. Learn a new skill. Develop yourself. You can even decide to even upgrade your forex skill. Develop yourself. That okay, you are not going back to your zero again. Learn some personal investment is key. Okay, for example, I am a forex trader. People see me as a professional forex trader, but they don't see the other part of my life. Before I got that payout I was talking about, I have already enrolled in YouTube automation program way back 2022. Learning about the algorithm, learning that okay, the moment money, because that it takes money, all of this takes money to power. So the moment money comes to my hand, I power it. Now, fast forward to the year 2024 when I started my personal channel. This one you guys are seeing here that we have about, I think about 45k subscribers. Now, fast forward to when I started this channel, I found out that some of my colleagues here on this same platform, their videos are better than my own videos, not because of equipment, but the way they do this editing, I love it. Now, I was almost gotten to the point of hiring someone to be doing the editing work for me. I thought myself, what am I doing with my time? I have all time of the day. Why don't I learn this thing? 2025, January or February, I enrolled in one of the most professional, how do they even call this, video editor, content creator, whatever. I enrolled again. Started learning it. As I enrolled my boy, because I know most of the time I may not have that full time because video editing takes time. I enrolled. We started learning it, started developing it. Sometimes he will do the editing, sometimes I will do the edit. We have had many video editors that have emailed me to employ them. I told my boy, be doing this. The money I'm supposed to give this guy, I will give to you. That is a skill. Personal development. Most of all these thumbnails you see on my page, I developed every one of them. Everyone. But the videos, my boy edits them. Every thumbnail you see here, I developed. Now, there was a time I didn't have anything. I didn't have any experience with it. I spent time to learn. What are you doing with your time? If we talk now, you say, okay, what are we going to invest in? It doesn't take you money to start learning right now. Prepare ahead. What are you doing with your time? Oh, Pella, Jarvis, marriage, Pella, King, is it Chacho, what's it called? Happy, Jeffrey, SVJ, all of these are good. But bro, let it not be what is taking your entire time. I made up my mind that, bro, I am too young to tell myself I don't need a 9-to-5 job. I am too young. Now, understand that statement. 9-to-5 job doesn't mean I will go for someone to employ me. I am thinking about the time. 9-to-5 means you start in the morning, you close it in the evening. The time. What you do with that time, that is what is coming, you get what I'm saying. It's what you do with that time. So I am too young, to tell myself, I can't be productive within this time. So as at the time of recording this video, it's 7:24 a.m. For morning, once it is morning, 8 a.m. maximum, I am seated here till 6 p.m. Then I can go and rest, do my night, one or two studies at night. If I don't have anything to do for that day, I can study. Of course, there are many things to do. I have to attend to students, do webinar, to do live trading, do all of those things. I am too young to say I don't need 9-to-5 system. That doesn't mean I will go to someone to employ me. What are you doing with your time during the day? What are you doing with your time? Tell me, what are you doing with your time? You scroll through TikTok, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11, 12. Come on now, come on. Start. Come on, bro. Come on. Enough of this whole mediocre life. Come on, bro. I've told you, Forex was not made for people who are struggling, but you can break out of that struggle. You get what I'm saying? It depends on your approach. I believe this is going to help as many of you guys, so that you start planning ahead now. You start planning ahead.